Salam alaikum guys, my name is Nanga and welcome back to my channel. This is an informative video on Kashmir. Kashmir, truly a heaven on earth. And you won't believe this until you actually go and visit Kashmir. That's why it deserves to be on your bucket list. In this video, I will be sharing complete itinerary and cost breakdown of hotels, taxis, activities so that you don't get scammed over there and you have a good information about the pricing system over there. And trust me guys, after watching this video completely, you will never need to book a tour package at all because you will be doing it yourself. The purpose of creating such video is to create awareness among people that travel can be cheap and affordable, and if you are traveling once a year, it could be turned into twice a year. I am flying from Bahrain to India. The best international flight option to Kashmir in my opinion is Air India because of its short transit time and good luggage option. There are no direct international flights to Srinagar, Kashmir. We have to take a connecting flight from Delhi to Srinagar, and Air India gives us around 30 kg luggage for international as well as domestic flight, whereas other domestic flights in India give us only 15 kg option, which is a bad idea for international travelers. My flight return tickets from Bahrain to Srinagar costed me 145 Bahraini dinar, which is around $385 or 32,000 Indian rupees per person. So day one we reach Srinagar. Outside airport you will find many taxis which will drive you from airport to your hotel. The cost will be around 1000 rupees or $12. But I highly recommend you to hire a cab, which I did. I hired a SUV Toyota Innova for comfort in advance for 8 days, which costed me 21,000 rupees or $255. This charge includes airport pickup, Srinagar sightseeing, drop at Pahalgam, Sonmarg, Gulmarg, and finally dropping you back to your airport. You can share your itinerary and number of days you will stay in Kashmir with the taxi driver, and accordingly they will tell you the taxi charges, and I have shared my taxi driver's number in the description below. If you're planning to book taxi for every place individually, then you can pause the video and see the rates for each places. I informed taxi driver in advance to arrange a SIM for me. The SIM which taxi driver gave me had 2 GB data every day and unlimited free calls locally, and I paid 250 rupees for this. Many people go to Gulmarg at the very first day. However, we plan to stay in Srinagar in a beautiful classic houseboat. In my opinion, this is the best option after a long flight. Houseboat is the perfect place for you to relax the first day and then get ready for the upcoming adventures. I would recommend to stay at Houseboat on the first day and enjoy calm and relaxing shikara ride in Dal Lake and do shopping in famous Meena Bazaar, which is built on the Dal Lake, for day one. So to reach Houseboat, you will be provided with free pickup and drop from Dal Lake to Houseboat, which will be arranged by the Houseboat host. We stayed in Nanga Parbat Houseboat and paid 3,000 rupees or $36 per night, with breakfast and dinner included. Dal Lake have many houseboat options from luxury to economy, and the prices starts from 700 rupees until 10,000 rupees. But try to book a houseboat with meals and decent heating facility, because by night it gets too cold in the houseboat. Make sure that you ask the host to include all heating facilities. I have shared the contact detail of this property in description below, and you can watch my full detailed vlog on day 1 about Houseboat, which I have tagged up in the I button. The breakdown is our taxi charges for 8 days was around 21,000 rupees or $255. Hotel, it was Houseboat Nanga Parbat, and we paid 3,000 rupees or $36, which included breakfast and dinner. 1 hour shikara ride, which costed me 500 rupees or $6. SIM card for 8 days, for which I paid 250 rupees or $3. So the total cost was 24,750 rupees or 300 USD. Day 2, we left for Pahalgam, but you also have an option in your itinerary to have 2 nights stay at Houseboat, and the next day when you wake up you could go for Srinagar sightseeing. But we kept this thing for our last day in our itinerary and left for Pahalgam on second day. We have decided to stay 2 nights in Pahalgam, which is 90 kilometers away from Srinagar. And taxi charges can be between 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, and there is a public transport available which will cost you around 250 rupees per person. However, in my opinion, having a cab booked for the whole trip is much better option. On the way you will find many dry fruit shops. So first we stopped to buy some dry fruits for our family and friend, And Kashmiri saffron and dry fruit are very famous, so most people purchase it from here. Again, if you did not book taxi for all days, per trip to Pahalgam will be around 3000 rupees or $36. After that, we visited Apple Garden, where we first drank pure apple juice and got chance to see apple on trees and plucked one of them. Finally, we reached Pahalgam and checked into our hotel, which was Grand Abdullah Hotel, and we paid 5000 rupees or $61 for 2 nights including breakfast and dinner. One important tip: the cab which you will be booking for the entire trip can just drop you to the touristic areas such as Pahalgam, but for local sightseeing you will have to hire a union taxi for that specific area, and they have fixed sightseeing prices. This taxi costed me 1800 rupees to complete Aru and Betab Valley. First spot is Betab Valley, and here we are. The entrance fee is 100 rupees per person. This valley got its name from a famous Bollywood movie named Betab. Subhanallah, from here the Lidder River looks so gorgeous and crystal blue. In summer, the water level is high and looks even more beautiful. In Betab Valley, there are lots of good viewpoints for clicking picture, relaxing and enjoying the pollution-free nature around us. Chandan Valley was closed that day for technical reasons. There are many points in Betab Valley which you could do on a sledge for 1000 rupees or $12. Later, I went on a horse ride to Baisaran. Be extremely careful as many people get scammed here. For horse ride, they will ask you 6000 to even 10,000 rupees per person. But you have to bargain your lungs out and pay nothing more than 1400 per person. Make sure to wear boots or rent one if you don't have, because on the way it's extremely muddy and will stick to your clothes. I had my own mountain boots, so I did not rent it. Almost in an hour we reached Baisaran Valley, and the view from there is amazing, as Pahalgam is famous for its landscape and mountain views. In Kashmir, they will expect tip for everything, but it's up to you if you wanna give it or no. But I would suggest to tip the horse rider, as they work hard and their salary is too low. And the money you give for the horse ride goes directly to the horse vendor. So I suggest you to bargain and pay less for the horse ride, but tip the horse handler in the end. So our day 2 cost was Hotel Grand Abdullah, including breakfast and dinner. We paid 5000 rupees, which was $61. Then we used Union Taxi for Pahalgam sightseeing. We paid 1800 rupees, which is $22. And then for horse ride to Baisaran Valley, I paid $1400 rupees, which is $17. The total amount spent was 8200 rupees or $100. Day 4, we left towards beautiful Gulmarg Valley of flower and snow. Pahalgam to Gulmarg is approximately 150 kilometers, and it took us 3 hours to reach Gulmarg. From Gulmarg, first we went to Srinagar, where we were invited by our taxi driver Mr. Bilal to meet his family and had a breakfast over there. We loved amazing Kashmiri hospitality. After that, we started to drive to Gulmarg. 3.5 km away is Drunk Waterfall, which is frozen during winter, and it is spectacular to go and see. This artificial waterfall was not completely frozen at our time. And then we started to continue our journey towards Gulmarg. Our hotel in Gulmarg was Gulmarg Inn Hotel. The cost per night was 4200 rupees or $51 with breakfast and dinner. It was clean and had decent heating facilities, but temperature in Gulmarg was -3 and electricity shutdown was too frequent, and I had to speak hotel staff several times to get generators on, and this experience was a total mood off. Thus, I would recommend you to stay at New Mount Hotel, which is very nearby to this hotel. Day 5, we decided to go for gondola ride, which is world's second highest gondola ride. In order to reach gondola ride, I booked a local SUV taxi pickup and drop to hotel for 1000 rupees, as my mom was not able to walk from hotel to gondola ride, which was around 1.5 km away from our hotel. Additionally, in Gulmarg, we hired a guide for 500 rupees or $6. It is relatively cheap, so if you are traveling solo or as couple, I would recommend you to hire a guide, as they will help you with carrying your stuff, give you some good information about the place and take some amazing pics of yours. But I hired a guide as I was traveling with my mom, so he helped her when I wasn't around. If you're going to Gulmarg, then you must do gondola ride. It's an amazing experience as you go between the pine trees. The ticket charges until phase 1 is 740 rupees per person, and phase 2 is additional 950 per person. Make sure to book the tickets online as it gets crowded at times. Your cab driver can help you with getting the bookings done. After getting on the top, we did a sledge for 1200 rupees per person. In sledge ride, they take you 4 to 5 points, but make sure you're bargaining with them because in Gulmarg most people get scammed in the sledge ride, as they ask somewhere around 3000 to 4000 rupees for the sledge, but the ride price is max 1200 rupees only. In regards to ski rides, I did not do ski as I already did it in my last visit, but if you want to do ski, it is approximately for 800 rupees. You can avoid sledge ride if you wish because all those places are within a range of 1 kilometer only. You can also take jungle sledge ride, which looks super adventurous and fun. The must do activity is the snow bike. There are two options available, K1 and K2. I did the K2 snow bike ride, which is for 2000 rupees per person. The cost is fixed for the snow bike, so you don't have a headache of bargaining there. There are restaurants too up there where you can have your lunch. An important note, if you visit Gulmarg during heavy snowfall, then you'll have to hire a snow chain vehicle for 1000 rupees one way from Tangmarg to Gulmarg. So our day 4 Gulmarg expense was around 13,800 rupees or $167. Hotel I stayed was Gulmarg Inn Hotel and I paid 4,200 rupees or $51 per night stay. Gondola phase 1 ride, I paid 740 rupees per person. Sledge covering 5 points, I paid 1200 rupees per person. Snow bike long ride till K2, I paid 2000 rupees for one person. Gumboot I rented at the ticket corner, I paid 100 rupees per person. For the guide, I paid 500 rupees. And if you add other activities which I mentioned above, your expense will be different depending on activities you choose. But I have given you an idea so you don't end up paying extra and keep up the bargain skills on top. So after finishing this exciting day at Gulmarg, we went back to Srinagar and stayed in an amazing property, Hotel Siddiq Palace, for 3 nights, where I paid 7,800 rupees or $95, including breakfast and dinner. This place had an amazing buffet for dinner and breakfast and was close by to the market. Day 5, we went to Sonmarg for a day trip to see beautiful Tejaswa Glacier, which is 80 kilometers away from Srinagar and it takes around 3 hours to reach. The whole journey is very beautiful. You will get to see beautiful Blue River on one side and snow-capped mountain on the other side on your way to Sonmarg. Taxi charges from Srinagar to Sonmarg is around 3000 rupees if you are planning to book them individually. Another important information is if you're traveling in winters and due to snowfall the roads are blocked, then you will have to take a snow chain vehicle SUV from Gagan Gate. The cost of this vehicle will be 3000 rupees or $36. Sonmarg means gold path. Got its name because when the sun shines on this mountain it looks like gold. Again, the activities that you do in Sonmarg are similar to Gulmarg. There is sledge and snow bike activities on this place that take you towards glacier, and you can have a closer look at Tejaswa Glacier. Prices of sledge is 500 rupees and snow bike is around 1200 rupees per person. But if you already visited Gulmarg, you won't enjoy this place much. Plus, if you have taken snow bike here, they don't allow you to ride it and ask for additional money to operate the snow bike. If you want to do sightseeing in Sonmarg, your taxi driver cannot take you. You will have to hire a local union taxi. Some tourist spots for Sonmarg are Fish Pond, Sarbal and Bartal, where Hindu religious pilgrimage start, and 0 Point. This will cost you around 2500 rupees to 3000. Day 6 we covered Srinagar sightseeing, where we visited Mughal gardens like Chashma Shahi, Pari Mahal, Lal Bagh and Shalimar Bagh, and it costed 24 rupees per person for per garden. April is the best month to visit these gardens as they have flowers. We visited during winter, so there were no flowers. Moreover, their famous tulip garden was also closed. Then in the evening you can go for shopping at Lal Chowk for your final shopping of dry fruits and shawl. You can even go for 1 hour shikara ride just to relax at the lake. So day 5 and day 6 our expense was around 8000 rupees or $97. So the cost of my Hotel Siddiq Palace for 3 nights, where we paid 7,800 rupees or $95 including breakfast and dinner. Mughal Gardens we paid in total 200 rupees. So the total was 8,000 rupees or $97. So the final cost excluding flight ticket was 27,375 rupees or $332 per person. Total cost for 2 people excluding the flight was 54,750 rupees or $663, or in Bahraini dinar it's going to be 250 BD for 2 people. The flight tickets were expensive than the whole tour, so you can imagine how affordable Kashmir is. The whole idea of making this video is to show traveling can be really affordable with right information. If you're traveling once a year with proper information and cost breakdown, that can be turned into twice a year. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more inquiries, write it in the comment below, and please like the video and subscribe the channel if you enjoyed this video and found it useful and informative. And I will see you in next adventure. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to subscribe our channel, click the like button and share it with your friends. Till then, have a great week ahead, stay safe and keep smiling. Love you, bye bye.